People in the Sunshine Coast community of Powell River are in shock tonight. They're horrified to learn that a child pornography ring has been operating in their city. At least 3 children have been identified as victims. They are now in the custody of the Ministry of Children and Families. 3 people have been arrested, a man and 2 women. A News reporter Gord Kurbis has the story from Powell River.
It's a disturbing crime that could have occurred anywhere, but because it happened in their own backyard, Powell Riverites are having a hard time coming to grips with it.
Being in a small community like this, it's hard for you to take growing up here, eh? Especially when you got kids.
Last November, RCMP began an investigation into a child pornography case, but got nowhere. Then last week, they caught a break.
This past week, we received additional information which really advanced things quite quickly. Culminating in the execution of 3 search warrants.
Those warrants allowed them to search 3 homes in Powell River plus a vehicle. Police came away with several items.
What we've seized are electronic devices, electronic media. Those items have been forwarded for forensic examination. The outcome of that examination may or may not produce something of evidentiary value for which we can move forward. But we have seized image of child pornography in a hard printed format.
RCMP arrested 2 women and 1 man. They'll be headed into Powell River courts to face several charges, including the production of child pornography, conspiracy to commit sexual assault, and procuring sexual activity from a minor.
We worked very closely with the Ministry of Children and Families. We've identified 3 child victims. The ministry has been very active and very helpful in addressing protection concerns with regards to those children.
To protect the children, RCMP are obviously not giving out the names of the victims nor their ages. They're also not disclosing what connection they had with the 3 adults who were taken into custody.
RCMP will say the 3 victims are now under the protection of the Ministry of Children and Families.
Our investigation has been assisted by the provincial BC RCMP Integrated Child Exploitation Unit, as well as resources from the RCMP Island District General Investigations Section.
RCMP say there's a possibility the case could expand with more arrests. They're sifting through the evidence and dealing with what they say has been a very troubling crime.
Any investigation involving children is tough, particularly with those of us who have kids. In this context, it's doubly as hard.
The adults accused in the case are expected to appear in Powell River Provincial Court on May 4th. In Powell River, Gord Kurbis, A News.